back. Today's my long stream day, so I'm actually back in 2 hours, and I do the last 2 hours of market session today. And I did get it together with my lab yesterday. I figured out how to layer the screen so that I could share, and I made it work, so it's gonna be fine. But
Ah,
it's just
cool.
hard when your system's not at full capabilities, like it's a little added stressor.
Oh, you should have hit me up on DM. I was just sitting here in my chair, hammering at the market.
There was nothing anyone could do. Like the issue presenting server and monitor works. I'm gonna limp it through. Let's go. Keep pushing.
Nvidia up 2% on the day. Already.
That would be the wife's question. Like, are we home running today? How much do we get to celebrate? That's funny. I'm actually going to pop off. That's all I got for time this morning, but I'll be back in 2 hours today, and be here for the close of the day today. So see you guys in just a bit.
You got it, Coach Becky. Have a great day, and we'll see you later.
Yeah, sounds good. Bye, guys.
Well, that's it, team. It's just the three of us, or two of us now, or three. Yeah, three of us. Me, the chart, and you guys. No lunch. You know what? No lunch today as of yet. No, I guess I'm fasting again. Don't you dare. No, I probably just gotta run to the kitchen. I wasn't too hungry. Yeah, he can stop posting food pics, man. Please. Unless you're sending Uber Eats. Oh, sorry, Tiffany. Number 11? Hey, there you go. Look at that. Blasky, you need to update your picture, bro. You need to put that baby face on that picture, bro. I'm so slacking. It's a surprise because I post, I'm usually typing. I'm pretty active in the Discord. I'm sure my ranking has moved up since, I've been on with the team now. Really? I don't know why. Okay. I think I saw you for a little bit once. So my bad. Riz is on to come up. He joined after me. I know, right? Well, that's just being active with the Discord, posting stuff. I'm gonna ask today though. I'm gonna see if I can get myself a little channel so I can drop in some of my stuff in there. Tell me about it. 50 is lame. Oh my God, I just got stopped out. God bless. How? That's no bueno. Oh man, they like wick me on that. Oh, that is not cool at all. I literally got wicked on that. I got a hard wick on that. Oh man, I tell you. Well, at least the futures trades were solid today. And we're still in our long on MES. I'm in like 4 cons right now. And Q is looking a little rejecty though. Let's take a look at the Russell's got like a bottom, like a topping tail wick. It looks kind of gross. Bunch of sellers. I don't see hardly any buyers on the 5-minute. We're 8 minutes into New York lunch. Felt tipped was here. I know, right? You like that, Nacho, with the MES trade? I had to go back to the Renkos to trade the midday. Excuse my French. She might stall out. She might. She might stall out. She might stall out. We'll see. It's all good. Yeah, the Russell is kind of turning too, but I think the trend should hold. We'll see though. Well, how about this? We'll cut one contract. So we can just start scaling out just in case this thing does pull back. The rest of my accounts are all flat now. That nice W though. We broke right out of that W. Oh, you're probably right. She probably ain't got much left in the tank anymore. Man, I can't believe I got stopped on that. I should not have put that stop. Yeah. So what do you guys do for risk management? Here, Bitcoin's ripping. Dang, Bitcoin's at 60, what? 68,000? That's crazy. It's because these wrinkles are so huge on this. Oh, wow. Look at that V-shaped recovery on Bitcoin. That's insane. What are my coins doing? I actually picked up some shit coins overnight. Well, most of them aren't doing great. Dang. Okay. Well, that's no bueno. Not what I want. That's a crazy move. Man, Bido. Look at gold. Gold's ripping too. And there goes NQ moving back up. That means our ES trade should be nice and green again. Well, I mean, it's been green. What are we getting here? Fed will need AI to supplement workforce to make up for people not born. Need productivity to make up for missing. It's just so expensive to have kids nowadays, you know? It is a little low, bro. Those are rookie numbers. Oh man, here we go. Hey Steve, I gotta show you something. I found this cool bot. I'm gonna show you later on this afternoon. I'll shoot you a DM. I think I got a cool idea for a Discord bot. Still ripping to the upside. Nice. Man, spam is coming in today on the channels. Is anybody still long? Are any of you guys still long from the morning session? No? Why not? You cut yours? paper handed. Ah, man, I feel you on that. Imagine me, I'm over here getting stopped out. It's contracts. Oh my God. Psh. Oh, no wonder they actually stopped me out at a loss. Ah. Oh, that's even more hilarious. Man, that's terrible. I just finally looked at the order book on that. Oh well, it's terrible. Ford is up 1.87 for the day. It was Steve. He probably was Steve. Steve doesn't trade the SPY. It's too slow for him. Fight, fight, fight. You got work stuff? Oh man, every day, man. It's always like that. Well, I'm just glad, I'm in my futures trades and stuff. So at least I can offset it that way. I'm not like completely without a paddle now. The Fed speaker just finished, just wrapped up. So his conference is over now. Man. We're like 17 minutes into lunch, still seeing that upside push here. Dow's pushing to the upside as well. Russell as well, continuing. Still got a ways to go on the Russell for its intraday high. That would be at 2,678. We're currently at 2,666. Dow actually it tested the intraday high at 49,492. We're about 30 points below that right now at 461. Holding on the 15, but this is a new 15-minute candle. Looks a little rejecty though. But it's actually been pushing up for the last 2 hours now. 10, 11, not quite 2 hours. About an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 30 minutes. So buy cycle looks like it should continue. Let's look at the heat map. Yeah, a lot of green across the board. You can see that here on the NASDAQ 100. Let's take a look at the S&P and see how the indexes are doing over there. I'm sure it's about the same. Looks like healthcare is lagging, consumer non-durables and energy today inside the S&P. That might be giving you some of that weakness there and fighting some of the uptrend as opposed to NASDAQ. NASDAQ's not seeing that kind of resistance. Apple looks like it might just move too. It's Apple 0.6%. Yeah, looks like Apple might just start to move here into the lunchtime session. So, like we talked about earlier, that bull flag is still holding here. You can see that on the 15-minute. We're almost at the crest of it. So, just a few points below the, kind of the shelf of it. And then we'll have to just kind of see what happens here. We still got 10 minutes on this next 15-minute candle that opened above the prior 15-minute candle. So, that should give you a little bit of confidence for upside. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whose granny is that? Whose granny is that? I want to know her. I want her as my granny. What would Steve do? What are we selling some what would Steve do bracelets now? Found it. We should, right? What would Steve do? You sure you don't want it to say like cha-ching? Because it's always the cha-ching that we end up hearing on that thing. It can be like the poster, right? Oh, look at that. Bitcoin's putting in a new high of the day. Oh, wow. Coins are repping. Risk is back on. Risk is back on. Wow, man. I can't believe it. I should believe it. Let me go back over to Miami yesterday. All right, see how it's doing. Just so slow. But it is kind of funny because, it looks like they gave us a little bull flag right here. We got this little one here. You got this bigger bull flag here. And then there's a small one. Let's see if we make another bull flag. That would be nice. We get that next flagpole up. And there goes the Dow pushing up again. Is it going to set a new intraday high? We need tariffs on MODs. They should be taxed at the old rate, not 15%. We don't need no tariffs, man. Tariffs are messing up everything, I think. Dang. Bitcoin looks like it's about ready to take its next leg up. Oof. Oh, this is the 18-minute candle. Look at that. Yeah. You might get a strong push on that. Let's go look at NAS. Is NAS going to do the same thing? Do any of y'all ever try to trade MBT on inside your evals? Hmm. Wow. Russell getting a little bit of a rejection here on the 5-minute, getting a little bit of a pullback. I'm all over the place. You missed it? No, what did you miss, Amoro? Discord is safer. Well, if anybody traded MBT on their evals, that's what I was wondering. Yes, it's just not even moving. It's just hanging there at the top. We're like halfway through lunch already. Don't forget, guys, we have a whole lot of trading day left today. So, make sure you grab yourself a snack, water, stretch those legs. Don't get frustrated. If you're not in a trade yet, trying to enter a trade, just remember, this is a difficult time of day to trade. Really, you gotta hope that you're taking a short here, you're going against the trend and hoping you break down. And we've been pushing up for quite a bit of time now. So you have to manage your risk if you indeed were trying to short this here at the highs. Hit the Sunday open. And we just broke right past it. Got you. Yes, Tiffany. No thanks. I'm fasting. Oh, if it was chicken, I would eat it. I love me some chicken. I love chicken. It's like my favorite thing to eat. Baked chicken, fried chicken. Man, should we tighten up our stop on this? Yeah, my wife was making fun of me because when I used to be on the road, I used to always hit Applebee's, and she's like, "Oh yeah, this is his favorite restaurant," and I'm like, "No, it's not that. It's just that when you're traveling, there's not a lot of like places that you can get like a square meal. Get some like mashed potatoes, some green beans, like regular food. And you get tired of eating at the fast food all the time, and I wasn't traveling in like something that I could take stuff to cook with, and I wasn't about to. So that was the next best thing. And it's almost always about the same wherever you go. There's at least consistency with their food. I don't even understand that. That makes no sense to me. Yeah, I probably should have done that. I could have probably like meal prepped. So I could have just had prep meals for myself, rather than, be like, oh, whatever, just eating whatever on the road and stuff. I was moving around a lot, so I didn't really have time for any of that. So, the time when I would get back, I was like, I wanted to spend with my family because I was by myself. Oof, who should start selling this? You should just cut this before. I just don't like where the 26 is. The 26 is below my entry here, like on the 9. So, we could get a pretty nasty pullback here. We're like a minute away from the bottom of the hour, though. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a pullback into the 9, which is the green EMA you see on the chart right there. Maybe pull a little into that. Maybe what, 6,946 ish? Still holding, just like I had said, the 26. I just don't want to break below it. I want to just stay above it. I threw a little DM over to RQ, told him what's up. I haven't seen him in a minute. I haven't talked to him in a minute either. He's funny. He's cool though. All right, we're still holding that 9. Got 4 minutes left on this candle. Just see what happens. Dow's still holding. Russell had a little bit of selling pressure kicking in on it, pushing it under EMA ribbon. Sitting at 2,664. Seeing some volatility kicking in, some selling pressure. Even on Bitcoin, I'm noticing that. Some profit taking on Bitcoin. That would be so sad. So just kind of waiting and trying to see what this price's action is going to do for us. Are we going to continue to consolidate here? Will we break under the EMAs, or will we get our next leg up? There's still a lot of volume in the market. I'm sure if we went to a lower time frame, it would look a lot more messy. It looks like the Dow is actually going to push again to the upside, attempting to make a new high a day, maybe. Wow. It's less, it's like 12, 13 points away from its intraday high. All right, it's about 20 points now. Is anybody trying to short this on ES or NQ? Feels a little Londonish, right? It does, right? Because you got like that mid amount of volume. You can kind of feel like it wants to move, but it's just not quite there yet. I think it's a small caps are kind of hosing this. Dang, is BTC gonna go again? Let's see what we got over here. We got a red box on the 15-minute on the Renkos on NQ. Yes. But I need two for it to be a confirmation of a sell. There goes the Dow again. 10 points away from intraday high. Russell's starting to catch a bit as well. Good Bitcoin holding right there. It's chucking along. You might get an aggressive push on Bitcoin to the upside here in just a second. I think he's still holding. Coach Matt would love this because that's his favorite EMA right there. That's his 9 EMA. I'm sure he would love this. And there goes the Dow one more time. Come on, Dow. You could do it. You could do it. Come on. Oh my God, like 5 points away from new intraday high. Come on, Dow. And there you go. There's a new intraday high. 49,000. Oh, come on. Give us the 500. Oh, it was so close. It was like 2 points. It was a point away. It was 49. Oh, there it is. 49,500. Dow sitting at 49,500. General, are you in VC? General's in VC. I don't see him. Nope. Yeah, shorting today was definitely not friendly. How am I feeling about Nvidia's earnings? I'm a little concerned. There's not really, we haven't heard anything positive per se. And then AMD striking that huge deal with Meta is huge. There goes the Dow. Wow, 49,503 now. Sheesh. And that doesn't give me confidence. To me, that makes me think that companies are already looking at other prospects for their AI chips. And it's just like the tire. It's not about whoever made the tire first. It's whoever makes the tire cheaper, and whoever can mass produce it for cheaper. And I think unfortunately we might see something like that happen. I, a lot of people have a lot of money banking on Nvidia, killing it again. They probably will. They probably will do whatever it takes to get those numbers that they need. But I am long term concerned on how long they can continue, throwing those crazy metrics out. That we're, that they're going to keep these huge numbers that they're going to, aspire for the following quarter. That's what concerns me. When does the relief come? And when the relief happens, how big could that be? Especially it being in the tech sector, we've seen tech that, tech can have some pretty big pullbacks. The Dow is at 49,517. Oh man, I believe it. Something is happening with the market because we're getting an aggressive move to the upside. Does anybody know anything going on in the news? Because this is a lot of volume to get us to the upside. We've got 20 minutes till the end of New York lunch as well, but we could have a pretty aggressive push up here though. Literally, you could get a crazy candle wick up to move out of this range. Rocket ship, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I think you're gonna see it on the SPY. You might see a big expansion on it. A pretty nice candle move. Game. Thanks for the heads up on the stocks and options. He's not the only one. I know someone else that has my quant has a huge position in Grinder. He's been in it for years, literally. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna drop him in here. He'll show up. He'll show up for it. He's gonna show up. And Dow pushing 49,527 now, holding the ES up quite nicely. Take a look at NQ and see what it's doing. Back at the top of that bull flag. Well, it's in the top side of the range. We're still about 10 points away from the top level of those prior 15-minute candles earlier in the session. And you got 20 seconds left on this 15-minute candle. Should give you some nice upside push here for that continuation. I'm going to go grab myself a quick water. I'll be right back in just a second. I think, yes, I think we are doing this right now. All right, and there goes ES making a new high of the day for us at 6,953. Take a look at gold and see how gold is doing on the day. We haven't really taken much of a look. Actually got a little rejection there at 5,237. Stepping and pulling back under the 26 or at the 26 right now. So we'll see. And there's Bitcoin just kind of hanging at this new high for the day. Oh, there it goes. Look at it. Look at it push. That's crazy. All right, we got like 12 minutes till the top of the hour. What's everybody thinking? You guys thinking we get that continuation? Or you think we sell off some, come back in, maybe pull back a little to maybe 6,946? We've had some decent pullbacks, some 10-point pullbacks, but nothing too major. LP wants to see a dump. Testing. Oh, all right. Okay, cool. Good luck tomorrow. This is such a nice top. It's so tempting to want to short that Bitcoin. Oh my God. I can't look at it. Otherwise, I'm going to take a short on it. I shouldn't even be looking at the options chain on it. Well, it's still pushing. It's trying to push higher. Gold holding that 26 EMA. Might be offering an entry if you're trying to go for a long on gold. Although you'd have a stop at about 5,216 or so. Well, look at that. Starts to sell. So official is saying that we'll attempt the 25,410 range. After that, we will have 3 unmitigated VWAPs from what you're seeing. Let's see. Let's go back to NQ 410. What was my last take profit on NQ? Yeah, I was targeting like 418 on NQ. That was mine. That was kind of like my high side target for the day if we get up there. We took out my 363 from this morning already, but we haven't been able to reach that yet either. Just a slow grind now. A slow pushes to the upside. So difficult to trade when it's just like this slow moving. Especially if you're not in a trade already. Dang. Those calls are back in the money. What a shame. Gold's still holding that level, that 26. And let's take a look at Bitcoin, what Bitcoin is doing. A little under the intraday high. And Q's holding though. Looking good on the 15. You're out right on the worst. 4 minutes from the top of the hour now, team. So I'm just watching Bitcoin, just trying to see if it's gonna roll over. Because like on the 18, it looks like a topping tail candle now on this. But I mean, it is a very bullish trend though. So you're really fighting it. Let's gonna set an alert on this and see if it actually does pull down a little. Make sure that this is, yeah. And make it, yep, once. That's fine. We'll see what this does. NAS and ES pushing up quite nicely though. Kind of concerning that we're running out of volume to the upside, looking more weak than strong. It's that time of the day. It is, man. It is tomorrow. You know, and you can kind of see there, like during New York lunch, we just kind of range. We didn't really even make any real move. Not even a real move to the upside. Yeah, it's a retail lunch now, I would imagine, right? Most of your retail traders are, on their lunch breaks, stuff like that, in between jobs, in between classes. So, it gets a little, oh man, it gets real choppy around this time of day. I'm not going to lie. That's right. Who eats? I eat, I eat FOMO. I eat volatility for breakfast and rocket fuel. Oh man. Come on, Bitcoin. Take some profit on that thing. Gold still standing on that 9 EMA for now. And ES, just kind of consolidating at high a day. New high a day on ES is at 6,955, sitting at 6,954. And there goes ES pushing further up. Sheesh. Looking strong. It's actually kind of odd because NQ is not moving as strongly. So is the Russell. Russell is pushing at 2,670 now. Nice. Look at that. Yeah, we're in 3M and Q cons of $211 here in this trade. We've just been kind of managing it, just chilling in the trade. I peeled out one contract. Bitcoin pulling back some now. Yes. Yes. Give it to me. All right. All right. That's good. That's good. And looked at the Renko charts on ES in a few. Look at that. Just a little pullback right there. Didn't even throw a sell signal on the 15. That's great. Bitcoin's selling. Look at that. Not a lot of orders on the chain, but yeah, nowhere near the amount of buying pressure we had yet. But these guys will they will step out like fast. They will start selling quickly. Nice. Bitcoin just broke that level I had tagged. That's an ugly candle right there. Let's get back to ES, see what's happening here. Let me go ahead and bring my stop up. Seen a nice rejection on Bitcoin now. Come on down. Thank you. Pulled back. Pull back on the threesome, but I don't have a red candle on Renko's yet. So still in this. Still in this. Oh, darn it. Sorry about that. Looks like my chart just popped off. Man, that hadn't happened in a long time. So Bank of America clients flee from small micro caps for fourth day. Probably why the Russell was looking weak this morning. It's looking strong now, pushing further up. I'm gonna wait on this 18-minute candle here on BitO and see what it does. It's looking almost like the market though. Are metals halted? No. If it's not moving, there's no volume on it right now. Let's look at MGC. Look at the mini micro on gold. Yeah, there's no volume on it. It's not even moving. There's like no volume. Well, there's volume on it, but wait a minute. Is it halted? Hold on, let's look at silver. This shouldn't be halted. Okay. Yeah, this is moving. Let me worried about it. Have me worried about it, broski. Oh, and keep looking like it wants to pull back some. Renko's haven't thrown a red candle yet, though. Are you? Oh, you're in longs right now. Do you have your stop in the money? Frozen on other brokers too. You guys be careful with your trades. You be careful with those trades on gold. Bitcoin looks like it's gonna rep. Bitcoin's still pushing further. ES as well, pushing further back up now into the intraday highs. Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin's ripping again. Looks like coming out of New York launch, buyers are still interested for now. Just thought 4-hour chart. Phase 4, the expansion. Resistance line. Oh, this could be where it's actually breaking out, right? That's what you're thinking tomorrow. Yeah, I see it. Oh, look at the NAS just ripping. Yeah, look at that candle on Bitcoin. It's gonna rip. A little bit of resistance on the market. CMES, NQ, seeing a little resistance here at this top. Don't have any Renkos aren't showing red yet. BTC is crazy. Yeah, it is. This thing looks like it might just pop up. Wow. NQ rejecting a little now. Go over and take a look at ES. Kind of running out of steam here. BTC is kind of creating a new shelf there. Let's see if it holds below it. Now, could we see a fade into the close, fade these highs, bring us to a little bit more in balance? Right now, NQ is sitting at 25,342. It is 1.25 green for the day. Got the Dow sitting at 49,516. It is green 0.57% for the day. Russell sitting at 2,668, green 0.5%. And ES, you've got sitting at 6,952.50. It is green 0.71%. Looks like we might get stepped out on this. Looks like we're starting to roll over. Let me take a look. Let's go look at the ES Renko charts. Nothing yet. This might be just a cool off. Let's see how big the retracement is on the candles. Go back over to ES. See what price is going to do for us. No, my last take profit was at 49.75, which was right about here. Well, let's cut one out. Let's cut one out right there. So we'll take a little more profit off. Let's see how long they sell us. Like might get a sell signal here on NQ on the 15. Bitcoin's still holding the top of that range right now. But I think if the market starts to cool off and pull back and give a little bit of a retracement, I think Bitcoin will follow suit. Looks like the EMEs are starting to roll over for us here at the top of the hour. Well, 19 minutes into, I'm sorry. Let's go take a look at Bitcoin real quick. Mm-mm-mm. It looks like it wants to roll over. I just don't know how much more they can push us up, because we got the news event this afternoon. So how much more is left in the tank to really carry the market upward? Hmm. Yeah, looks like the Russell is starting to give up a little bit of its move. Came under the EMA ribbon. Someone said today looks like the perfect day for a swan. Huh? Really? Like a black swan event? What would it be related to, though? What indice would they be talking about? BTC? I mean, BTC is looking super strong for the day. Mm, look at Bitcoin go. They're just buying this thing, aren't they? Insane push on Bitcoin. The market is just flat right now, so little volume, not a lot of confidence. Oh, there goes Bitcoin pushing further up now, pushing out of this range, setting a new intraday high. There it goes. CME is currently aware of technical issues impacting metals and natural gas futures. Due to the technical issues, the CME global metals and natural gas futures and options market have been halted. This matter is under active investigation by the support team, and further updates will be provided as they become available. So it seems that CME has halted gold and metals, metals and natural gas. So, whoa. So that's what's happening right now. That's why your gold and silver trades aren't moving right now. Bro, what if this is that black swan event? They halt, man, why would they halt metals and gas? That dude, they're kicking retail out of the trade, bro. They're clipping retail out of the trade, bro. How wrong is that? They're kicking retail out of the trade. That's what it is. Two plus two to settle. Yeah, it looks like Tech wants to give it up now. You got zero DTEs on silver today. That's why. So silver's getting all kind of crazy. You have a lot of QQQ puts. Oh my God. I'm looking at it right now. It's starting to expand now. Go back and look at my ES trade. General's all like, I see some selling. Poor General. He got cooked on that trade. Is Jay Wiz in here? I saw she sent me a message right now. I was trying to see what she was in here. Nope, she's not in here. CME issue. Oh yeah. So basically, gold and natural gas are closed right now on futures and options trading right now. So there's a CME issue that's on their side. It actually came up on my Webull platform. So that's where I actually got the notification. So that's why I'm kind of looking at it, because I'm really interested in like, well, what is going on that so many traders are going to be sidelined, that they're not going to be able to trade precious metals. Exactly. I went ahead and took a 0 DTE on SLV. I picked up an 82.50. It's in the money right now. So I'm just kind of just monitoring it and see what happens. Is this the new way that they take away our buy and sell button? Come on, BluSky. I hope you're right, man. I hope that Swan event is, man, let it be silver, bro. Can you imagine if silver is the Swan event? What happens if a short squeeze might happen on silver? I mean, you never know, right? You got me all like getting FOMO here. All right, Amaro. Oh, I think he's already gone. Yeah, Amaro, have a great day. Thanks for hanging with us. Hey, no problem, J-Wiz. Thank you. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great trade day. I haven't been able to do much. I've been just in my MES long, so I've been just kind of babysitting it. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Looks like NQ is trying to pivot right now, as a matter of fact. Right on. Right on, Blasky. Let the games begin. No stop. Well, my futures trade, I got to stop. In my options play, there ain't no stopping it. You have $100 silver calls for April. That's crazy that futures is off the table for traders on the metals. Ah, gotcha. Cool. Dang, bro, that's a crazy trade. That's insane. Well, silver's moving up right now. We're getting that push up again right now in silver. It's right at the top of that range. Like, let it go already. I'm putting some 4-hour targets since we're like in the no man's land here, and I don't have any levels marked out. So I'm going out to the 4-hour. I'm gonna put some wicks on the 4-hour. I should put some downside ones as well. I think that's good enough for now. Put an alert there. 82.99. I want to see if we can get there at least. Only once, toast. All right, perfect. Let's go back to my MES trade and see how it's doing. Like I mentioned earlier, still hanging on that 9 EMA. I mentioned it like right around here, so maybe like 20 minutes ago. So as long as the 9 holds, we should be all right. We just don't. I really wish the 26 would come up to catch up. So if it needs a bounce, a secondary bounce spot, that would provide it. Otherwise, we're going to collapse into that. Maybe we should peel out one more con, right? What do you guys think? I've already cut myself in half the position, so I think that's good enough for now. On the 3 minute NQs, the EMAs are trying to converge. So the 9 is trying to roll under the 26, and that will give you more downside. That will be your confirmation. I haven't gotten the EMA crossover yet. PMI, CPI, all of it. Who knows? That's the adventure trade. Let's get it, Blasky. They just closed out orders. What is going to happen? They close out orders so this thing could rip. They probably closed out all orders. There was probably a bunch of people long. They don't want to have to do delivery. Even your personal account? Really? I'm still in silver options right now. NQ's holding up. Looks like NQ wants to actually push back up. This is really, really interesting. Cheaters, of course. Wow. Yeah, now I still have my 0 DTEs for today. But they're not like moving right now. I'm in the money, but they're not like moving at all. Oh, this is weird. So silver options right now in the chain, there is a huge difference in the order chain right now. There's about 200 shorts in various strikes, and there's thousands of longs on silver right now. Like 2,000, like out the money, in the money. And there's nowhere near that amount of volume on the short side. Really, really interesting. $90 0 DTE calls. There's 4,000 contracts orders right there. $89 out strike. There's 2,200. At $85, there's 5,300. At $84, there's 2,200. And there are no orders anywhere near that. The closest thing you would have is a put on gold at $80, and that's at 1,114. So the guys that are short gold right or silver right now, they're way out the money. Huh. That's interesting. NASDAQ pushing right up. And NASDAQ is sitting at 25,349.50. Yeah, Tiffany. Yeah, we're all kind of just trying to figure out what's going to happen because it's really really weird the way price action is on silver right now. You know, a good chunk of the markets are closed. A bunch of people got forced closed. Yep, exactly. That's what I want to see. You know, what kind of movement will we see on precious metals? Let's go back to my MES trade. Oh, look at that. Back at the top of that channel. And there goes my silver trade going up. Come on, baby. Come on, give us something crazy. I wonder if we could see a short squeeze on like silver or gold. Let's try. Well, gold looks like it's selling. Yeah, so you could still trade gold on forex if you wanted to, or if you wanted to look at the price action on gold, you could go to XAU USD. But I think this is more related to silver. Something just tells me that. I think that the real story here is not gold. I think the real story is silver. We got 15 minutes till the top of the hour as well, team. I believe Coach Becky should be stepping in just a few minutes as well. And she'll be hanging with you all till the close of Power Hour today. So, and then Coach Matt should be popping in at Power Hour as well. Don't forget, we've got Coach Matt's great mentorship class going on tomorrow after market close. And that's just three doors down here in the Discord. So, all you folks listening on the interwebs, make sure you jump in, add that to your list of Discords, and put it at the top of the list because Blue Sky has the best Discord this side of Mississippi. And you can tell him Riz told you that. But yeah, we've got Coach Matt having his class tomorrow after market close. And also, Coach Breezy will be in this afternoon at 6 p.m. Eastern going over trade strategy, psychology. He's got some phenomenal classes that he's putting together in the after hours. You should check out his Discord channel as well. He's got some great notes in there that he adds in daily. And Coach Blasky, last but not least, Coach Blasky, that's right, killing it in the Asia session with those gold trades. So you guys don't want to miss that. Please stop in for that. Hey Blasky, hey, make sure you stream those, bro. Those after hour sessions you got. I changed your name so on there. So, you know, it's gonna give you a cool little title when you go live. If you want to. Man, don't tell me gold is gonna or silver is gonna be a nothing burger. Really? Huh. Get back over to ES. A lot of volatility kicking in with silver. A bunch of selling pressure out of nowhere. Let's take a look at GC. Maybe they solved the issue that was going on with metals. Nope. Oof. Whoa, 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 whoa. A nasty sell here now. Gold is dumping now too. The rest of the market is pushing up, but gold and silver are starting to sell. That was interesting. Like liquidity. It's like they went after liquidity real quick. Okay, back to bed. All right, you get some rest, Tiffany. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, now it's looking kind of bad for precious metals. Looks like metals are going to sell now. There is a big old gap on silver to the downside, so it could sell. Yes, I got MES right there, 6. So I've just been stuck in this trade. There hasn't really been much for me to do because we've just been kind of in this range. So I've been just chilling in it. I was looking for something else that might give us something, kind of fun to trade, but it hasn't been here. You got a nice gap though on the downside for let's see if MGC is moving. I mean, silver's moving. Nope. SLV. Let's go back to SLV. Might get it. What is Bido doing? Bido's not doing anything useful for us. SLV and right here. Alert. Bitcoin looking a little weak here at this top as well. We tried that earlier and we got stopped out of it earlier on a 38.50 call or put. But I don't know. I don't know about shorting it right now. So that's kind of where I've been, for the day session. I came into New York launch already in a long position and I've just been managing the position. I've already cut 2 contracts off of it just, because it started to look weak. And I was like, I definitely don't want to lose the whole position size on me. I'm getting buy signals on NQ right now. Let's go take a look at NQ. At the top of this range as well. What about the Dow? Where's the Dow at? Dow pulled back some, sitting at 49,503. Yeah, you can see on Rinkos that we've only had little pullbacks, but not an actual full on rejection. So still holding. So it tells me otherwise. Well, look at that. RQ just responded. That's crazy. Let's take a look at XAU. You go back to silver or gold. Sorry. Huh. 2 minutes from the top of the hour, team. All right, let's see. All right, let's go over the midday. So first up, NASDAQ is making a massive statement today. We are currently sitting at 25,350, up 1% on the session. The driver, we're seeing a major relief rally in tech. Fears of AI disruption that plagued us earlier this week are cooling off, especially after Anthropic showed their tools are designed to integrate with existing systems rather than just replace. The level, we just cleared that 25,150 hurdle. And now the 25,325 is the battleground. If we hold this zone, the bulls are looking to retest the month's high. So watch for that midday fade. If we lose 25,280, we might see a fast trip back to 25,100 volume point of control. So it looks like the trade wars are what's kind of affecting gold right now. That's about the only thing really affecting it at this point of the day. Geopolitical, Iran talks. So we've got nuclear talks set for tomorrow. So that might be some of what we're seeing there. Sector rotation. You know what? Let's go to crude oil since we're talking about that. Let's go to CL and see what CL is doing. So crude is looking kind of weak itself. The lower side of the range and stuff for the day. Consolidating, it had a bear flag. As a matter of fact, that's kind of gross. Let's go to 30 minutes and see if we can get a little bit more clarity on this. Yeah, it looks like it's trying to invalidate the bear flag. So still not 100% on that. The 1 hour looks better for upside bounce. So we're not under the 200. We're still above it, but we are under VWAP. So I'd like to see us above VWAP if you want to see continuation to the upside. But that might be some of what's that's not necessarily that. Let's go over to SLV again. I see silver still holding. No, they can get that sell on this thing. They're trying. But metals are kind of a moot point if you can't trade them right now with CME having issues. So I wouldn't press it too hard. Bitcoin kind of rejecting. There goes ES pushing again, trying to get that 6,956, 50 cents away from it. Hey, Coach Becky, welcome to the stage. Oh, look at that rip up on ES. Hey, Becky. How's it going? I'm sorry, I'm not able to hear you. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Yeah, that's no problem. Oh, don't feel bad. Happens to me all the time. I'm always struggling with my mic at times when I start my session with Mike. On the 15-minute, I'm getting a buy signal on Renko's for NQ. No. No, I don't hear you right now, Becky, unfortunately. I tried to. Yeah, I don't hear you. You guys can hear her. Okay. So they can hear you, but I can't hear you. Oh, dang it. You could hear us both. But if you guys can hear Coach Becky, that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. I can cut out and let her just hang with you guys the rest of the session. I can grab myself some lunch because I'm starving now. I'm real hungry. I'm famished. I've been up since the morning, so I'm hungry. Yeah, I'll pop back in with you and stuff. I'll pop back in. Yeah, I'll just grab a little something. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. You all did it. Y'all did all the heavy lifting. You know, me. I'm just hanging out here managing my trade with you all through the intraday. So I just got lucky today. Beautiful trade though. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe we could take a trade in the intraday better than we did earlier because it was kind of just, it was quick when we got in and we're fortunate. All right. I want to wish everybody a great afternoon trading. You guys are in fantastic hands with Coach Becky. Thanks again for everyone for hanging with me through the midday session. You'll have a great day in trading and good luck in the market. I'll see y'all tomorrow.